There are no secrets in conference play. They know you, you know them, and there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked as these two are in this one. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Hawkeyes will kick it away first. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the USC Trojans offense will take the field first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. A little release to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quick strike complete. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player.
There he goes. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Calls his own number. The margin for error is so small in this conference, it's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays.
Touchdown, Southern Cal! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
You're the better team. You're playing at home. That's the way you start a football game. Putting a drive together, getting 6 on the board, taking the lead. Nice start by this offense.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So it's an 80-yard drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Let's see if he can make a play on the return. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Iowa's offense will take the field for the first time. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, they can get TFLs, get sacks, it's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, win in the secondary right now.
Now on first down from the 28. To the air on first down. They get enough
been a little bit of a seesaw here the last two plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Wants to go up top. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
The coaches talked about gotta get to the quarterback, gotta ruffle his feathers a little bit. How about this first drive, man? They've already sacked him twice. This will pay dividends throughout a football game.
Hawkeyes will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Power football with the run. How much does it help your blocking scheme to have a guy who finds the crease, he gets to the 39. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. Handoff to the lone back. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Creates a little room. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Hawkeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll give it to the back. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. It's a draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Hawkeyes will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. They go to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. They're working that left side. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. And the Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
Really nice pass there. You know the expectations at USC every year are sky high. Not just to win the conference, but to be in the national championship discussion. But to do that, they need this guy right here to play at a high level week in and week out, because this guy has the skills and the tools to take them there.
To the ground with the back. Turning it on. He rolls all the way down the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The Trojans line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. 1st down, goal-to-go situation, you cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Got his man. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Trying to bull his way in. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. He's looking to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, USC! Quick strike through the air for the score. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense. Spread them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Nebraska is just boat racing them right now, thanks to an offense that's putting up video game numbers. They're up by 19 over Rice. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Zings it complete to the right. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. The Hawkeyes decide to punt it away. He'll take it on the return. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Running back searching for a hole. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on second down. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Trojans will send out the punt unit. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Looking downfield on first down. Going to try to get it himself. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. And now on second down for this offense. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man downfield. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. The run from the shotgun. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Here comes the field goal unit. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. The Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. On the move. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Finds his back in the middle. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. And the Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Wall. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on 1st down. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Trojans! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good. It puts one more on the lead. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Handoff from the gun.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Hawkeyes send out the punt unit. Hauls it in, looking for space. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man on the outside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Finds a little space. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to our men inside the world-famous LA Coliseum.
The Trojans will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Gideon. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Under fire.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
He'll do it himself. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
First down for the offense.
Off the play fake on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. And you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
The Hawkeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you've got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Gives it to the back on the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Hawkeyes will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Makes the catch right at the 50. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass on second down. Quick completion on the out. Breaks into the open. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. They'll leave it with him. Makes a man miss. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
The Trojans will try to punch it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. A very productive play on first down has now set us up with this second. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal! I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the credit to them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all of them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking them right to the face.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Missouri has the lead right now. Columbia has just been jumping all week. But this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 7 over Michigan.
Takes this handoff and headed to the right.
We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Going to swing it on second down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Fires left. He's got an open man. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Trojans have moved it inside the 20. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Just going to keep it after the snap. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Touchdown, USC! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. My goodness, he is putting on a laser show right now. Liner, Palmer, Pat Hayden, Marinovich, you name it. These guys are going to be looking up at this dude.
Just spinning the bean all over the yard. That's why you come to USC. Those names you mentioned, and you know that ball's going to be in your hands. You get to go make plays, and he is doing exactly that.
And he puts through the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
And the Hawkeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Off play action. He's got his man across the middle. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. Now looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 26.
3rd down coming.
Looking to throw for it. Fakes to grab. Still running at the 40. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
The Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Cook. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
At the 36-yard line. Good enough.
They just keep firing. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Moves away as he feels pressure. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
First down for the offense.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
And the Hawkeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. It's on target and complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense picks it up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
3rd and long equals pass almost every single time. Pin your ears back, go get the quarterback. Great job by the defense, understanding the situation. Everybody flying upfield, putting pressure. Know the quarterback's going to hold it. Get to him, strip, sack. You get the rock.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Trojans line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's got it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Kick is in the air. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Gives it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Under fire. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. He spent his whole career in the backfield, now 40 career sacks.
That is absolutely insane. A guy that can get to the quarterback that much. You know where he's at, Palmer. He's on the end of the line of scrimmage most of the time. You're pointing to him. There's the guy we got to make sure that doesn't make the play, and he gets to the quarterback time and time again.
There are very few players, I think, in college football, David, that you need to know where they line up each and every play because they are going to disrupt everything. This guy has been that all throughout his career. 40 sacks. That is unbelievable.
Hunt is on its way. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Makes a man miss.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line to pick up the first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it up to 14.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to go up top. Lets it go to the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Nebraska is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll be talking about in Lincoln for some time.
And the Iowa offense will take over. First and 10.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the grab down the middle. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Wants to go up top on first down. Fakes the grab on the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking down the middle. Can't make the catch, and it'll be 3rd down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. Wants to throw again. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Hawkeyes will line it up on 1st and 10.
And first down for the offense.
Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Wall. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
Second down.
Fires to the wideout. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wall. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.